and girls, today I'm going to show you something called the Mario Paint Music Composer. So when you load the website, you can find it at danielx.net/composer, or you can click on the link in the description below. So when you first pull up the song, you'll see your song's actually very long. So I would recommend by making it shorter. Now the way we do that is we go under length and we change the number. I would suggest doing 8, 12, or 16. Just to make it simple, I'm going to start with 8. Now, you can see the song is much shorter. At the end here, some of my older friends might recognize this. These are our repeat signs. So once the song has finished, it will just loop itself. Now, at the very top of the page, you can see some little characters. I'm going to click on some of them to see what kind of sound it creates. So I'm going to start by just creating more of a beat. So I'm going to choose something that sounds like a drum. I think I like the cupcake. So I'm going to put all of my drum beats in the bass clef. Now, if you notice down here, you can choose what kind of rhythm you're working with. I'm going to start off with ta, so I'm going to click on ta. And I'm just going to put it every single beat. Okay, now I'm just going to have a listen to it. I'm going to hit play. Notice how it restarts when it's done. If you want it to stop, you hit play again. All right, now I'm going to add a different beat. I'm going to add something every second cupcake. So I'm going to choose something that kind of sounds like a drum but has a different sound. Oh, I like that one. Maybe I'm going to add it every second one. Let's see how this sounds. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. All right, now I'm going to start in my treble clef, and I'm going to choose something that sounds like a guitar or piano, whatever it may be. Let me just find which sound I like. You know what? I'm going to choose this guy because it kind of sounds like a piano. Now I'm going to just try placing some notes. Let's see what that sounds like. If you don't like the way one of the notes sound, you can find the little eraser button and you can erase one of the notes by clicking on the eraser and then clicking on the note you don't want. Let's see if I like it better now. I'm really liking the way that sounds. Now I'll give you some hints. If you keep your notes close together like this, it'll work better. I'll show you an example of something that does not work well. So I'm just going to erase these. If I jump all over the place, let's see if this sounds good. Personally, I prefer the way the notes sound when there's not big jumps between them. So I'm just going to put it back to the way I had it before. Now, here's a trick to make some really cool harmonies. I'm going to choose a sound that is different. Oh, I kind of like the bass. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see my note here. I'm not going to put it at the same spot. But let's say my first note is on a line. I'm going to put it on the line right above it. Now this snail is in a space. I'm going to put it in the space right above it. This one's on a line. I'll put it on the line above it. This one's in the space above it. Line. Again, a line. And a line. So it kind of creates this pattern where they look just like each other. Let's see what that looks like. I like that. I think I might add one more layer. I think I'm going to add some dogs. I'm going to follow the same pattern. So these are on lines. We'll add it on the line above. Space. Line. Space. Line. 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 Let's see how this sounds. Yeah, I like the way it sounds. So I'm just going to add a few special sound effects. Let me see which ones I like. I like the sock. I'm going to add it in a few different spots. Okay, let's see if I like that. I don't like the sock right here, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to try another sock here. And if I decide later that my song isn't long enough, I can change the length from 8. Maybe I can go to 12. Or I could try 16. Other cool things that you can do are change the background by clicking on the FX. Once you've finished your song, I'm just going to put it back to 8. You can save or load your song and save it to disk. Name your song. So I'm going to name my song Awesome Song. And then I'll click OK. It will actually download onto your computer. Well, boys and girls, I hope you have fun playing around with this software as much as I had fun doing it. And if you create a really awesome song, let me know. I would love to hear it. All right, take care.